so often, I think in education, we know in our hearts we're here for the right reason. But then there's all these little, not evaluations, but almost like checks. Hey, we're checking on you. We're looking at you. We're judging you. And I mean, come on, it's a thankless job to begin with, but you're hitting me in all these little places. And as a case manager, you're hoping to do everything right the best way you can. And when someone comes in and just kind of puts a little chink in your arm, or you're like, what the heck, man? What am I here for? I'm doing the best I can. I'm here, for the kids, but yet, you get this like friendly fire coming in from the district or administration. You're like, come on, man, that wasn't me. But to have, I mean, if Makoto can come up with a program that's listening to me talk, and it can do all this information that you're talking
already
about.
Did.
Most importantly, the AI in meetings. It would be amazing, because I think as many notes as we take in a meeting, and sometimes it gets recorded, and immediately script that meeting and then immediately say, okay, what goals were discussed, and put the proper goals in. The meeting is the most important day for that child's next year, because that's where the plan is going to come from.
Yep.
If that plan is generated within 24 hours of, do we agree on this? Because for me as a case manager, the meeting takes place, and yes, I'm going to have a draft. And the meeting takes place, and after that, multiple things change. You're like, hey, I'll reconnect with you, Miss Smith, on Tuesday after this. Now you're going to have a week, 2 weeks go by, maybe a month, who knows?
Yeah.
But in 24 hours, if I can hit go, and it's like, broop, and all parties involved get a copy of that, and it's approved by the parent, by the school, by the advocate. Hey, you're good to go. Thanks. That looks great. Now we start. That would be that just took an hour of my time because I hit go.
Your time is respected because, in fact, we've taken a lot of the burden of admin away. We've liberated you from the burdensome admin.
Yes, that chaos and panic has.
Yeah.
From like an outsider, kind of talking to two people who are in the system, are there any type of like barriers or anything that if you approach your administrator or Scott, if you would hear, oh, we want to integrate AI, what are the things that immediate, like, is it like privacy and all these other things that you're worried about that you immediately say, wait, we've got to do this and this first?
For me, it's privacy. I think the biggest as a governance official in the school district, how do we safeguard student privacy? That's job number one. We have to make sure that we do all the things that make our teachers, lives easier. But, if the student data is somehow used in a way that does not support the right to privacy, that would be a concern.
Yeah, and if it's going up in the, OpenAI, ChatGPT, I'm sure that's technically not private.
In California, there are ways to anonymize, sanitize the data so you can look at it in aggregate, but you're not identifying individual students. That's job number one, to be able to separate. It's okay to learn from, a lot of the inputs that, this great idea that we've been sort of talking about in this podcast about a support agent for, special education professionals. All the information that we learn, the model can grow and become refined and better, but the student data piece has to be separated, and that's not easy to do. I think that's a huge barrier for districts to lean in, like we're talking about.
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company Impact, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore? And how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.